Hey guys, this week I'm talking about is social media connecting us or disconnecting us? Alright, so this has been an ongoing debate for a while, especially for someone like me in communications where the topic comes up a lot. We all know in general that social media connects us in terms of immediacy, but maybe not in intimacy. For someone who loves social media but also loves going unplugged, I see both the great and the bad parts of it. Anyways, this is my stance on it. So maybe we're more likely to tweet, text, snap someone an update rather than tell them in person now. And I think that social media is frowned upon for ruining human connection. But I don't believe it's done that for me at all. I don't think you can really blame the technology because whether you like it or not, this is the direction we're moving in. And so you might not be able to control the way that it's moving, but you can control the way you move with it. Maybe it's because I'm on an exchange and this is how I keep in touch with people, but I love social media. And I get really annoyed when people say it's ruining human communication because you can't really blame the technology, only the people using it. Like, guns don't kill people, people kill people. I'm not advocating the right to bear arms, by the way, just because I'm in the States now. It's just an analogy or something. The first platform that I'm going to talk about is Instagram. Some people say it's depressing because you see other people's amazing moments while you're doing nothing, but I think it's inspiring because one, you'll see a post from someone that you haven't thought about for a while, and then still feel like you can interact with them even if it's just through likes or comments. And maybe it seems like I'm replacing verbal communication with likes and comments, but at the same time, you literally can't keep in touch with everybody. That's impossible. So social media is a great way to keep up with people that you might have otherwise forgotten about. Two, I generally love seeing everybody's amazing moments, and I feel inspired to find those things worth remembering in life. That brings me to platform number 2, and that is Snapchat. Okay, I love Snapchat. Anyone who has me on it knows that because I'm the kind of person who has hundreds of seconds on their stories. Also, if you don't have me, then you should add me. I don't know if it's gonna focus, guys. As you can see, my phone is very broken. I scan that. I'll be really impressed. Tell me if that works because I will be really impressed if it does. I like it because you're seeing little moments. I feel like Instagram is kind of reserved for those big, grand moments in life, and Snapchat's kind of cool for capturing those small, little moments that we often look over. When I'm having like a boring or a bad day, I'll look through someone's Snapchat story and see someone walking their dog or singing in their car or laughing with their siblings. And most of our days are unremarkable. Most of our days we don't remember. But Snapchat's kind of a way to notice those little moments. And number 3 is Twitter. My followers would know I tweet a lot. Thank God for Twitter because I have a place to share my stream of consciousness and not feel judged for it. Or maybe I am judged for it, but I like that about Twitter, that you can have that constant flow of thoughts, but it's not in a depressing or annoying way like Facebook. Unless it's the UC Snapchat's page, because that page gives me life. I like Twitter for the immediacy that which you could become part of conversations and even movements. And like I said, it's really hard to keep in touch with every single person. So Twitter's allowed me to be able to keep up to date with people who I otherwise, again, would have forgotten about. The great thing is I don't think it's taken away from my interactions with people in person. It just means I can interact with people on a more frequent basis, even if the interactions aren't always that deep. And you know, neither are all the interactions in real life either. Social media just allows there to be more of them. But like I said, there's always a time and place for social media. I asked my friends and family to put away their phones so that we could have an unplugged Christmas, and it was a little bit awkward at first because we're all so used to being on our phones, but it ended up being a really fun night of charades and laughs, and I don't think that would have happened if we were all distracted with our social media posts. So it's just all about balance, really. Use social media to connect to a world of people, but don't forget the world of people right in front of you too. Anyways, this has been Serendipity. I will see you guys next week. Bye!
I live, breathe, eat, adventure. Maybe it was when I was a little girl completely immersed in the piles of travel magazines, fascinated by the farthest reaches of the world. Or maybe it was on my first international adventure without my parents to Europe. Or maybe it was